Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. We are still in Norfolk. We've moved on from the coast in Mundersley and we are now further north and inland at Sandringham, the Sandringham Estate. So we're in Royal Company now. We're at the Caravan and Motorhome Club site, which is actually just down the road from the Camping and Caravan Club site. The site is fairly large, just over 130 pitches. But it is set amongst trees in the forest, so it's actually quite secluded and teeming with wildlife, particularly rabbits. And out on our bikes we spotted a few deer amongst the trees as well. We've been to a few places while we've been here, managed to get to Sandringham, cycle down through the woods, and then we went to Castle Rising, which is a village with a castle. And we hope to get to a few more places before we leave. But before I show you those, I'll do the campsite tour. As normal, I'll show you a map of the site and then I'll take you round on a bike tour. This is the map for the Sandringham Estate Club campsite. We'll come in through the entrance, past reception, and we'll take a left to follow the outside road of the site. We'll go past one of the two facilities blocks on the site, and you'll see along this left-hand side of the site there's a number of exits out to woodland walks. Coming up to the top, and this is where the on-site dog walk is. Follow the road round past a service point and the children's playground. We'll take this left on the lower part of the site. Following that round, coming to the other facilities block, and we'll have a look round this one before returning back to reception. So we're now approaching the site, a convenient bus stop there on the left. Good wide entrance for this campsite. On the left is the area for new arrivals as well as late night arrivals. Got reception straight ahead. And this is a very impressive bug house. We'll take this road on the left. Already get a good idea of how the site is situated amongst the trees. We're now approaching one of the two facilities blocks on the site. This is the smaller of the two. It's also the location for the motorhome service point. We're just passing one of the paths out to the woodland walk. Now at the top of the site, and you'll see the dog walk on the right. Now just at this section, you have to get off your bike. There's a full service point here with wastewater, drinking water, chemical waste disposal, and unusually they're still keeping the waste bins at these service points. Then we'll come down to what is a very impressive children's play area. Interesting car here on the right. Just here is the exit, which takes you to the Sandringham Estate. Taking this left-hand turn for the lower section. Oh, there's Caroline on water duty. Our pitch is just down here on the left, and we also benefited from a bird feeder station to watch the birds feeding, as well as the rabbits. We're just completing the lower section of the site now. Coming round past another service point. And now arriving at the other facilities block. This has its own water points, another waste area, a baby and toddler washroom, another chemical waste point, the dishwashing area with 3 sinks, a separate laundry with a washer and a dryer and 2 sinks. There's also accessible facilities, and then this is the gents facilities with the normal selection of showers, toilets and urinals, wash basins, and then we'll come back down to reception. And just have a quick look at the information room that's located in reception. As always, very informative, well stocked with information on local attractions, a very large DVD library, as well as book exchange. So I hope you found that tour useful. It is a lovely site set amongst the trees in a nice forest location. We'll be moving on in a couple of days to another site, but until then, bye for now. Bye. All good? Sandringham House stands in a 20,000 acre estate. The site has been occupied since Elizabethan times. The original manor house was replaced in 1771 by a Georgian mansion by the then owners, the Host Henleys. The house and around 8,000 acres were purchased for Albert, Prince of Wales, as a home for him and his wife, Princess Alexandra of Denmark. Between 1870 and 1900, the house was almost completely rebuilt. In February 1952, the house passed to Queen Elizabeth II, who owned it in her private capacity. The house and grounds were opened to the public for the first time in 1977 to mark her Silver Jubilee. The house is now one of the private residences of King Charles III. Is this the one? 56, yes. I don't know, I was going to pick... You got the bit of paper?
I know, mark the site by turning right.
I thought so. Oops.
Oh dear.
Very wooded. Yeah.
Did you see the deer? Muntjac deer.
Oh, I thought
You go first and you might get it
I
on
saw
the camera.
something. They disappear quick. Down there. Down here, I suppose, to avoid the road. There's actually an old white line down the middle. There's an old white line down the middle of here. There was back there. Here's a bridge over something. This looks like a drive or something. Particularly with the planted trees. I do like our summers. The castle was built soon after 1138 by the Earl of Arundel. It passed into the hands of the de Monnet family in 1243. It was sold to Queen Isabella, wife of King Edward II, after her fall from power in 1330. After her death, it was granted to Edward the Black Prince to form part of the Duchy of Cornwall. It fell into disrepair, and by the middle of the 16th century it was derelict. Henry VIII sold the property to Thomas Howard, Duke of Norfolk. The castle remains in the hands of the Howard family and its current owner, Baron Howard of Rising. English Heritage took control of the castle in 1983, but since 1998 it has been managed by the current owners.